Hi guys, I know I'm out of focus, but I like it this way. I decided to do this video. Okay, I want to share an article with you. It's titled Dinosaur Soft Tissue Find, a Stunning Rebuttal of Millions of Years. And I want to say right off the bat that I consider it a crime that this isn't discussed more in the scientific literature and on the news, just the general education of the populace. This is something that everyone should know about. This is something that if this kind of evidence were found that favored the idea of evolution, you'd never stop hearing it. It would be on the cover of every magazine in the world. Magazines and publications that have nothing to do with science would be covering this story. But because this is a startling and profound, powerful confirmation of biblical creation, it's all but ignored. Okay, so this is from Creation Ministries International. The article is by Dr. Carl Weiland, and he starts off saying, "We previously announced the discovery of what seemed to be microscopic red blood cells and immunological evidence of hemoglobin in dinosaur bone." He lists some articles you can link to. Now a further announcement involving the same scientist, Montana State University's Dr. Mary Schweitzer, stretches, pun intentional, the long-aged paradigm beyond belief. Not only have more blood cells been found, but also soft, fibrous tissue and complete blood vessels. The fact that this really is unfossilized, soft tissue from a dinosaur is in this instance so obvious to the naked eye that any skepticism directed at the previous discovery is complete history. Now they have 5 photographs in all of this discovery, and you can see those at the article that will be linked below. I'm just going to read another little part of it. There's quite a bit more than I'm going to share here to the article. One description of a portion of the tissue was that it is flexible and resilient, and when stretched returns to its original shape. The exciting discovery was apparently made when researchers were forced to break open the leg bone of a Tyrannosaurus rex fossil to lift it by helicopter. The bone was still largely hollow and not filled up with minerals as is usual. Dr. Schweitzer used chemicals to dissolve the bony matrix, revealing the soft tissue still present. She has been cited as saying that the blood vessels were flexible and that in some instances you could squeeze out their contents. Furthermore, she said, the microstructures that look like cells are preserved in every way. She also was reported as commenting that the preservation of this extent, where you still have this flexibility and transparency, has never been seen in a dinosaur before. Dr. Weiland closes the article saying, "I invite the reader to step back and contemplate the obvious. This discovery gives immensely powerful support to the proposition that dinosaur fossils are not millions of years old at all, but were mostly fossilized under catastrophic conditions a few thousand years ago at most, during Noah's flood, which would have buried and preserved the bones and fossilized them with all the minerals that would have been in the water in that solution as a result of volcanic activity and the flooding." And you can read more about all of that at this website, creation.com, and at this article in particular linked below. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope that you'll have a look at this article because the photographs are stunning. Take care.